Calculate the total number of atoms in 25 grams of ammonium sulfate, which has the formula NH4 twice, SO4. Okay, so this is a question about moles and the Avogadro constant. So the first thing we'll need is the moles equation. Moles equals mass, because we've been given a mass. We can tell it's a mass because it's got a unit after it, grams, divided by formula mass. So use the abbreviation MR for formula mass. This is the formula mass of ammonium sulfate. So here we've got two ammonium ions. NH4 is an ammonium ion, and it's in brackets, and there's a 2 outside, so we've got 2 ammonium ions. Now in one ammonium ion, there's 1 nitrogen and 4 hydrogens. So 1 nitrogen is 14, and hydrogen is 1, there's 4 of them, so 4. So 14 plus 4 is 18, and we have got 2 of those ammonium ions. So there's an ammonium ion with the atomic mass, formula mass of 14, and there's 2 of them, so we're going to multiply that by 2. We're going to add on the sulfur. There's 1 sulfur, S, and there's no number after it, so it's a 1. 1 sulfur. Sulfur is 32. And then we're going to add on our 4 oxygens, O4, and oxygen is 16, has an atomic mass of 16, and there's 4 of them. So let's stick that into a calculator and add all that up. So I've got 18 times 2, or 2 18s are 36. We've got 32, so let's add that on. And then we've got 16 times 4, 2 16s 32, 4 16s 64. So that's here equals that, and we've got an answer of 132. So our formula mass there is 132. Our mass, 25. So we can work out a number of moles by doing that. 25 divided by 132 equals 0.1893. There are 0.1893 moles. Okay, so that's the first stage of this calculation. Now the second stage, we have a formula for the second stage. It's a number of particles, in this case number of atoms. Number of atoms equals, and that is the moles times the Avogadro constant. I'm just going to use the abbreviation AV there because I'm running out of space. Avogadro constant. And that's a formula that comes up quite a lot. We just need to learn that. Okay, so our moles is 0.1893. And our Avogadro constant 6.02 times 10 to the 23. Okay, so there's our 0.1893 still in the calculator from a moment ago, and we're going to multiply that now. That's the multiply there. So the multiply button is here. Times 6.02, 6.02. Now this multiply here is not the multiply button, so it's not that button there. This is the times 10 button. Times 10 button is down the bottom on this calculator. It may be labelled EXP on yours, and then 23. When we hit that into our calculator, we're coming up with this answer here now. 1.140 times 10 to the 23, so 1.14 times 10 to the 23. All these questions on elshamhighchemistry.com.